Hello. Today is February 12th, 2020, and it is time for an update. It has been 42 days since my last update, 545 days since my first infusion of Rituxan, 345 days since my second infusion, and 172 days since my third infusion. I will be getting another infusion of Rituxan on February 22nd, which is coming up in a couple weeks. Let's talk about medications. I'm off the prednisone, which is really cool because the side effects, it helped me, but the side effects, I did not like the side effects. I always complain about it. If you watch any of my updates, then you know that I don't like it. So I'm off. So hopefully we'll see this, the face is starting to get back to normal, the moon face, and the weight is dropping, and I'm feeling good. I feel pretty good. No change as far as my energy level, or I feel good. I feel really good. So hopefully it stays that way. Just refer to my notes since it's been 42 days since my last update. So the last update I talked about, I was gonna see my doctor. So I have seen my doctor, and it went well. She was really happy with my improvement. She checked my strength. I am still improving. I have all my reflexes back, with exception to my ankles. I still need work there, but I was really excited. I was worried that maybe I wasn't gonna get my reflexes back. They came back first in my elbows, wrists, and now I got them in my knees. So yeah, I'm real happy about that. Let me refer to my notes. Doctor. So we decided to do the infusion. She basically said that you get the treatment. When you plateau, meaning no more improvement, then you stop the treatment and wait and see if you're gonna relapse. Basically, if I relapse, if I start declining, then I start treatment again. We know the Rituxan works for me. The IVIG did not work for me. I did not respond to that. Really interesting that today, 2 years ago, I got my last treatment, the fifth treatment for my first treatment for CIDP, which was IVIG. I did the 5-day load, and I didn't respond. I didn't know what to expect, so it wasn't like I can go to my doctor and say, hey, it's not working, because I had no idea. I was new to this. All I heard was every person's different. So I got the second infusion a month later, and by the third, I got so weak that she admitted me into the hospital for 10 days, and I got the plasmapheresis. I had a bad reaction to that, so she said I couldn't get that treatment, and I don't know if it helped me, but after I got out of the hospital, I was even worse. I was in the wheelchair. It seemed like my whole nervous system basically reset. I know that I am going to recover. I keep pushing, and I keep saying I'm going to have a full recovery, and I still believe that. One positive thing that I'm looking at is when I do have it back, if I decline or anything, my treatments are every 6 months. Instead of, it was kind of a pain getting that IVIG. You got to go to the clinic for like 5 hours or 6 hours, depending on the speed, how fast they were doing the drip. So you had to go for 5 days, and you'd have to do that once a month. So 1 week out of each month, you have to dedicate that time. And it's kind of a pain in the butt. And I know a lot of people, they do the treatment, the IVIG, and I have a support group on Facebook, and I hear about people doing it for years and they're not improving. My doctor didn't wait for the third treatment. She saw me and she said, it's not working. I would say if you're getting treatment and it's been a year, or even 2 years and you're not getting better, then obviously the treatment is not working. You need to try something else. I'm just saying, for me, I was very fortunate. My doctor was just, she was all over it. She didn't, I mean, imagine if I stayed on that IVIG and I suffered and I was in that wheelchair even longer. I mean, it took, you know, it's 2 years. Yeah, it's 2 years since that first treatment, and I'm still not 100%. So imagine if I waited all that time and I'd had to suffer, you know, those 2 years and I didn't improve. And then just now we decided to try something else. Then I'd have to wait another 2 years to get better. Then that would have been like 4 years. So if you have CIDP and you are getting treatment and, you know, maybe you give it a few months and it's not working, talk to your doctor. Tell them, hey, it's not working, okay? Because you're supposed to get stronger. You're supposed to get your strength back. You know, I don't know how fast you're gonna get it, but you definitely should not be declining. And I waited. I was declining. I didn't know any better. Now, if I decline, then I would notice it, and I would contact my doctor right away. Because I'm constantly working out. If you follow my videos, and you know I'm very active. I do martial arts. I do breakdancing. I'm in the gym all the time, and I work at Home Depot. I'm still on light duty at Home Depot, but I am on my feet 8 hours a day, walking back and forth. So I'm very physical. So I would notice the decline. I would notice any symptoms, anything changing. So just be aware of your body. Let's move on. I just recently took vacation. I've been at work, back at work for 6 months, and I finally took a vacation. We celebrated our 28th anniversary, wedding anniversary, and my wife's 50th birthday, and we had a blast. We took the cruise from Long Beach, went to Catalina, went to Ensenada, a day at sea, and then came back. And one thing I can say is I did a lot of walking. I brought my braces and my cane. So most of the time I wore my braces. I was going up and down the stairs, back and forth. I was eating every couple of hours. I mean, I knew when I got back I was gonna diet, but I'm like, you know what? I'm on vacation. I'm gonna enjoy it, eat lots of food, drink alcohol, just, you know, have a good time. Dancing on deck. We went to comedy club. We ate lobster in Ensenada. Took a little boat ride around the harbor next to the cruise ship. Saw some sea lions and some seals. What else did we do? Lots of eating, lots of drinking. Laughed a lot, danced a lot, drank a lot. It was just so much fun. And I'm gonna post a lot of the footage, maybe some pictures, but definitely a lot of footage of that. We celebrated my wife's 50th birthday when we came back, and that was awesome. I have a clip that I was dancing. We're doing the cha-cha, and I really like doing the cha-cha, which if you're not familiar what it is, a type of line dance. But it's pretty cool. You know, I'm doing the things I love to do. And even when I was in the wheelchair, I still tried to do those kinds of things. I didn't stop teaching martial arts. It's like, you know what, I'm gonna teach from the wheelchair. Okay, I can't really stand up and do martial arts that well, but I could use my hands. So I was doing Tai Chi in a chair with a friend of mine, Pat Griffith, who teaches Chair Chi, and I did that. And then I was entering, I couldn't do the breakdancing, but I could do the popping. So I entered all styles battles and popping battles, and I was still entering competitions, and I just kept busy and singing. I lost my voice for a while. I don't know what it was. My doctor said that CIDP does not affect your voice, but maybe it was my diaphragm, or I don't know, but my voice got all messed up, and I still sang. So keep doing your thing. Keep doing. Movement is key. Just keep pushing. And I will continue to push, and I will get that 100%, that full recovery I want. I'm not hearing that. Well, you might. You know, the residuals, or, you know, you might plateau, whatever. You know what? Always improving. That's what I believe. Anyways, I'm rambling. Let me look at my notes. Okay. I talked about the going up in them stairs, up and down those stairs. Wow, that was fun. My legs were sore. I was gonna go to the gym when I was on the cruise, but I felt like just going up and down the stairs and going from the front of the ship to the back, and that it was plenty of exercise. My legs were plenty sore, and I didn't get that much sleep, and when I get tired, my hands, they were shaking, and I knew they were gonna shake, and then just the exercising and alcohol is not good. I don't want to say my doctor said to drink, but she said, occasionally it would be okay. And the thing with alcohol is it's bad for your nerves. So it's recommended that you don't drink. I was on vacation and I kept it under control, and then my hands were shaking. Some nights they were shaking more than others, but let's see how they're doing right now. Not too bad. I mean, you can see my thumb moving a little bit, but I worked an 8-hour shift today, and I went to the gym. I did the bike for 20 minutes, and then I did arms. So, a lot of doing the curls and the triceps and all that stuff. So, that's what you get. Just a little bit of shaking. Okay. So, not bad. You can see my okay, this finger here, I think I said it before. This is not CIDP. This is what happens when you break your finger or you fracture your finger and you don't go to the doctor and you try to fix it yourself. See that? The man with the crooked finger. It's permanently like that. My dad thought popsicle sticks would work, but it didn't do the job. But you can see I'm still, let's see, I still have work to do, but I'm noticing that it's still improving. I'm not thinking about I don't have 100%. Oh, my hands can't bend. I don't think about what I can't do. I think about what I can do and what I'm gonna be doing, and I just focus on that. So just keep working out, keep getting stronger. Gosh, it's 42 days. A lot has happened. Obviously, my vacation, but just the regular routine, going to work and exercising and doing my home therapy. It's just I'm still improving, and it'd be interesting if you go back and watch the first video when I didn't know I was gonna end up in the hospital, and just look at how I look, just my face. Even I saw a picture when I was getting my infusion. I took pictures, and today was day number 5, but I looked like a totally different person. My face looks totally different, and it's just amazing how I call it the side effects of the steroid or the prednisone, because I weigh less now than I did back then before I got sick, but I look like I weigh more. I got this this gut that I didn't have this big gut, and obviously the face looks different. It's a little fuller, but I'm hoping that it's gonna change, because I miss that face. I always tell my wife I got the moon face, and well, she doesn't get it. She doesn't get the moon face. So I guess that's it. I'm going to try to I didn't take too long, 14 minutes. I want to add all the footage, and I want to put a clip of D-Stuff, Dustin. He entered a battle, a competition, and he did pretty good. So I'm going to see if he'll send me that clip, and I could put it at the end of this, because I know you guys like watching that. I mean, after all, Ronzone01 is my B-Boy channel that I started filming my kids, and that's why it's here, because I am a B-Boy. I've got a lot of followers, and I thought it'd be a good place to post these videos, these updates. So I guess that's it. I hope I didn't bore you. I'm doing well. I'm still positive. I'm having a good time. I'm feeling good. So let's see what happens in 2 weeks when I get that infusion. I'll try to get some footage. I don't know, they're weird, and you know, I try to make it private so I can film myself, but sometimes you know, at the doctor's office or the hospital therapy, they, you know, sometimes they let you film and sometimes they're like, no, you can't film. No. Okay, so we'll get that footage. You hear my kitty, the crazy one, the Sphinx. He's been pretty good. He's been all over me before I started filming. So I had actually, this is probably my 4th take because he was going nuts on me. So he calmed down a little bit. So that's all I got for you. Keep pushing. Always always improving. Peace.
That's so pretty right here. The water. The water's so Imagine waking up to that view. Have your coffee.
My city, all through my heart. We're flying up no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket. Been so phenomenal. So don't stop.
Get the expression
I'll
on
allow
your
it.
face. It's January 29th, and I'm out here in the middle of the ocean right here, watching the sunset. Enjoyed myself with my wife. We just celebrated our 28th anniversary yesterday, and I just wanted to share just a few clips. I can't really do an update. I can't upload it, so I'm gonna wait till the next couple of days to upload this. But I just want to share this with you. So, just thinking about last year, I was in the wheelchair, and well, today I've been back at work for 6 months, and now I'm on vacation, enjoying this cruise. So, enjoy. Real nice. All right, I'll do that update later on.
I have to get everything.